The Handbuilt show, this is my first time here, and I've heard so much about it from the previous shows. Other friends have come and talked about it, and it's one, it's flattering and an honour to be invited. But I think the essence of this show is, as it's called, the Handbuilt show. Just some of the stuff that's built here, there's so much imagination and so much diversity in the builds and the marks, and so many represented. But it's what a great atmosphere it is too, and it's just all these different genres and different builders coming together. Something I've been wanting to build for years is a dustbin. I don't know why, there's something about them. It's unusual, unique. Originally, the Moto Guzzi built these in the 50s for their race program. So when I built one, I had to do it with a Moto Guzzi, sort of a nod to the history of the dustbin. Underneath all this is a collection of parts from the 60s, some early 70s. It's a loop frame, which I cut down, changed the back of it. It's a 950cc motor, which is balanced and light and flywheel, a lot of stuff like that. And then I turbocharged it, just, why not? It's the Everest thing, because it was there. I have a thing for V-twins, Ducatis, Harleys, Guzzis. I just love the way they sound, the way they feel, the torque of them. I think the motorcycle thing is that independence, that feeling of independence. Got into building cars for a while, it's a totally different thing. Whereas a motorcycle, you can express your individuality a lot more. The hand-making thing was growing up in Australia in the 70s. And we didn't have access to a lot of stuff. So, like a lot of other people, my generation, it was, you couldn't get it, so you had to make it. At the time, I didn't like it. Years later now, I'm glad I grew up with that. Never rest on your laurels. Just keep going, always raise the bar. I think if I got to the point where I built a bike that I thought was, wow, that's perfect, you might as well stop. What's the point? So it'll just keep going. I'm Craig Rodsmith, and I have a shop in Chicago, originally from Melbourne, Australia, transplanted to Chicago area. And I like to hand make my bikes as much as I possibly can.